Her last press junket, Angie made a big impression on men's fashion columnist Burt Bacharach. Burt and his wife asked Angie if they could give her phone number to their son Burt, an up-and-coming songwriter.
They both, I think, came back to New York and said, we've got this terrific girl. Have we got a girl for you? I said, something like that. Have we got a girl for you?
Burt and Angie began a whirlwind romance. He invited her on a trip to London, where Angie drummed up work for her new beau.
I went to visit my friend Charlie Feldman, who lived in London, and Charlie had just completed the movie The Pussycat and needed a composer. So I said, well, there's Burt, and started Burt on a great career.
When the lover's getaway turned into a working holiday, Angie switched from lover to assistant.
She was hugely helpful, like you had like reels and you would watch it on a moviola machine. And she'd thread it through at any hour of the night, 2, 3 in the morning. And I said, geez, I need reel 4 up, Angie. I know I'm waking you up. Could you make me a scrambled egg? It's 4 in the morning.
Less than 3 months after their first date, the couple decided to marry during a trip to Las Vegas. On the night of May 15th, 1965, they scrounged up game show host Chuck Barris out of a casino as a drunken witness. The couple bought a house in Del Mar, California, where the beachside life provided a quiet backdrop for Burt's songwriting. Mere months after breaking her contract with Universal, Angie willingly made her career second priority to Burt's.
I remember Mary Lou and I going down, and he was in the middle of, it was in Del Mar, and she said, no, you can't come in. I think she took us off someplace else because he couldn't be disturbed.
They may have lived a quiet domestic life, but the combination of Burt's talent for sultry tunes and Angie's sexy movie star image made for a highly marketable public fantasy.
Hi, I'm Angie Dickinson, a girl who likes things with character. Because the taste is light, it doesn't overpower you. Speaking of characters, Burt, what do you say to Martini and Rossi?
Yes. Yes. To Martini and Rossi on the rocks. Say yes.
Yeah.
They were an absolutely glamorous couple wherever you went. I mean, when they walked in the door, I mean, they just had that charisma, that pizzazz, that whatever it is you got to have in Hollywood to make everybody in the room turn around and say, who just came in? Because from the door, the conversation stops all the way across the room.
A year later, the celebrity couple eagerly awaited their first child. They were horrified when Angie went into premature labor 6 months into the pregnancy.
They told her that she didn't even have to hurry to get to the hospital because the baby would be dead.
Doctors were able to save her, and Leah Nikki Bacharach was born on July 14th, 1967. She weighed less than 2 pounds. Burt celebrated her survival with an instrumental tune called Nikki. Angie made it through the first difficult months with a good sense of humor.
My boy was born 1 month before Nikki, and so it wasn't too good of a time. You know, I had that little baby, 8 pounds and something. Nikki was, and she said, well, my baby's long. But she was so little.
Angie devoted her life to caring for Nikki in her first few years. Burt's career was riding high with songs like The Look of Love, What's New Pussycat, and Elfie. The Bacharachs lived well, and Angie could afford to play the role of housewife and mother and retire from